Hello everyone, this is Ms. Hess and I just wanted to show you two quick new things before you get started on the second 9 weeks. You'll notice a couple different things. When you go into the assignment, the writing assignments, they're now going to come up as a Word document for some of those instead of a PDF file. And the reason is that you may want to use the equation editor. And what is the equation editor, you ask? Well, I've pulled up the radical expressions assignment that you have. This is going to be your first assignment. If you come up here under to insert, you'll notice that on the far side there's what's called equation and symbol. If I press equation, a little box comes up for me that says type equation here. If the answer for this, and we know that the answer for this is going to be 7, everyone knows that, right? But if it was a square root, I can click this box up here. It will give me the square root and I can type in a number. Press enter, 23. Click next to it and now I have my equation. If it ended up that underneath here was a fraction, I can go back into equation editor. If I know I need a square root and then this box needs to be in fraction form, I can pull up a fraction and end up putting in my answer in fraction form. You'll notice also that in equation editor you can do exponents, you can do all sorts of different fractions, you can do integrals. I don't think we'll be getting to integrals. You can do all of your square roots, you can do different types of square roots. You'll need this later on. And look at here, your quadratic equation. So there's all sorts of things available. Also over on this side is all of your symbols that you might need to use that you can add to any of your problems. So as you're doing this, if you have equation editor and you're working in Microsoft, that's where it's located. If you pull this up and you have your Apple, what I would do is just go to the help window, hit equation editor, and a box should pop up that'll explain to you how to use it with this document. That's the equation editor here. Now I just wanted to show you the equation editor in Blackboard. It's basically the same concept. I've pulled up the first topic check. It's a square root of 88. If I'd like to use an equation editor in Blackboard, I click this arrow to expand my search and there's a little square root x. I press on that. A box is going to come up for me. You just need to make sure your Java is updated because it is in Java. And you'll notice up here, sometimes it's hard to load all the symbols, but as you pull down each of these arrows, the same thing is available to you. Here's where the square roots are found. You've got different brackets you can use, sine and cosine, limits, arrows, all of your symbols, greater than, equal than, less to, all sorts of stuff is in here. You're going to do the same thing as you would do before. If I have to put in a square root, I put in the square root of 22. I'm done. I press submit, and now it's in an equation form. So as you're going through these different assignments, make sure that you use these tools, and it'll be a lot easier to type everything in. Let me know if you have any questions.